Stupid Jet Podcast, Episode 1.
Hello, everybody. This is Bootleg Markiplier. Today we'll be playing 3 fake games.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alex Tyler Gaming.
Bootleg right here.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Alex Tyler Gaming, and I'm going to be joining us today. Joining us today is 3 different people. One, introduce yourself, people.
I'm Veg Encrypted or James, whichever. It don't really matter.
DB Apparition or CT Ghost on Twitch.
Okay.
And I'm Chongo. Bitch ass niggas.
Formerly known as Lord Fate.
Nah, nigga. Nah, it's Chongo, you fucking
King of Donkey Porn.
Stop, bro. What the fuck? Hold up.
Here.
I like how he called me the king of donkey porn, but you started the donkey porn bullshit.
Nah, I started furniture porn, bro. Get it
Nah,
right. Lazy boy IKEA action over there.
Motherfucker.
Okay, now there's a story
2
here.
years
Talk
ago,
about it
when
here.
I
What's
talked
this?
to Abs,
What?
He was talking about donkey porn. Okay.
Okay, what
Abs
is
has
this?
been in donkey porn for a very long time.
What
Yeah,
is this
see-
donkey
see,
porn, for
okay, so-
example?
App is the fucking donkey porn king. Thank y'all very
Nah,
motherfucking
not me,
much.
man. It's not me that did the donkey porn.
Yes,
It's all of
No.
them. It's all of them people that like the donkeys that did the donkey porn. I'm King Chongo.
Nah, fam.
King
King
Chongo.
Chongo.
You even said you were talking about it for years, bro. You can't, bro. Fuck out of here.
I've been talking about donkey porn for a minute, but you've been hiding in the donkey porn closet. Loving
have
that
Oh man, dude, what are you doing there, King Chongo? You like the donkeys that much?
I mean,
shit. Yo,
shit.
he loved the donkey.
Oh man, I get it. But
Yeah.
what?
Whenever he goes around and says, "I need to get me some ass," he actually talking about a donkey. Mhm. That's
No,
right.
he was gonna buy
Oh, man, that's you, fam. Don't be trying to twist that shit. Don't get it twisted.
Holy moly, baby.
Nah, don't get it twisted.
Ooh, I did that once at work. It sucked. Anyway, today's topic is going to be anything we want. This is the start of a new project. We just got together, basically said we love talking to each other. We love making each other laugh. There's not going to be really much of a focus on this episode. Just enjoy us being complete idiots, mainly apparition, and just being really
Oh
fun.
yeah. Oh baby. Baby.
So, Chongo there was telling me that you, apparition, have a lot of stories. Pick one, go with it.
Oh lord.
Oh my god, App got stories for fucking days.
Yeah.
Dave.
Put me on the fucking spot. We gotta talk about something, and then a story will pop up that relates to the conversation. That's usually how it works.
All right,
For me.
donkey porn and other stuff. Go with that. How'd that start?
Donkey porn's over with, bro. Donkey
Oh
porn's over with.
lord. Oh, all right. So donkey porn all started when I was at ROTC, and we were just talking about how the Hajis like to procreate, and the one thing that came up is they instead of being able to see each other because they're all wearing them fucking the burqas.
Oh god, I
they're
remember
like,
this.
yeah, they all like watching donkey porn instead because that's the one that's easily available and it's not illegal. And that's where it all fucking
Jesus.
began.
Oh, so you served then?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really consider it serving. I just did my time, stayed
Okay.
stateside, and that was basically it.
Ah,
I don't
Bro,
even
you're
okay.
making it
consider
sound like you
myself
were in prison, my nigga. Damn.
I mean, it is like a fucking prison if you think about it. It's like
Oh.
you get fucking yelled at every day. Everyone's fucking
Yeah.
demeaning
I,
you. It's it's not
at-
really the best experience.
Yeah. At my job, I worked with a guy who apparently was a ranger. And he was apparently
Nice.
tough as nails and stuff like that too. But as soon as he burned, I work at Red Robin currently, and literally when he burned himself, he'd be like, "Oh, ow, ooh, ow, ow." But then he talks about how tough he is after.
Fuck.
It's like the funniest thing ever. Watching this guy talks about how tough he is.
If I ever heard a motherfucking man say something like that, no. Yeah, if a dude
I
ever
was
gets
just like-
burned near me,
I
he
was
says
I
that
don't,
shit
I don't
like
know
that.
about
Nah,
I don't
he's
know about
getting
saying
dropped.
shit like that when I burn myself. All you gotta hear is, ah, fuck,
Exactly.
fuck. That's all you'd hear from me, and you'd hear me from a mile away when I burn my fucking self.
like
That's
this
all
guy.
you hear.
Gay
Like,
sounded shit.
I believe this guy was really tough. I believe he was really really good at his job when he served and stuff because he was talking about how he was not just in Iraq and the Middle East, he was also in like Korea and stuff like that too, like helping like patrol the border with South Korea and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
he was helping explore the land of magical vaginas.
that
What?
but that also
What?
That's what they call that place. The land of
yeah.
magical vaginas, bro.
Yeah,
Telling
he,
you.
but also
Telling you.
he was always kind of talking about how good his marksmanship was and how he's the best of his class and blah 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 stuff like that, like making him puff up and sound really good. But like what he was always proud of was his Heckler and Koch rifles and also his like M16s and the ARs and stuff like that. And he was always talking about, I can take apart this weapon in 15 seconds and put it back together. You just wait and see. It's like, okay, buddy, good for you. I'm just watching this guy talk about this
Wait. You can take apart which one? Like a M4?
I think he said the newest standard issue stuff.
Interesting. 15 seconds. What is he? Forrest Gump?
Like he said, like he said,
uses
Ranger.
Special retard power.
He said
retard strength and retard power. What do you get when you put all the retard rings together? Get retard planet right here, Captain
He
Retard.
gets savonted all the time. With the donkey porn he watches.
What you apparently get? What you get is apparently a PlayStation Medal for Platinum unlocking the game. Just like, hey, look, you won at being stupid. Good for you.
Damn.
Here's that donkey
Yo,
porn
you have
award.
to stop playing games for the rest of your life if you get some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
but-
you're martyred right there.
Like this guy
That'd
was
be
always
so
talking about,
weird.
like, H and H. Yeah, that's the correct name for it. Like Operation H&K rifles.
Yeah, but which variant though? They have
The-
several variants.
Okay, so he's talking about like the French versions.
Heckler and
that's-
Co is German.
I know. That's what he said.
Okay.
Because apparently,
Okay. I
I
guess
was-
I'll go to Germany and have a croissant. Alrighty then. Cool.
I
Yeah,
know.
That's what that's
Apparently, like what he described to me is that like Germany is now supplying the weapons to other countries now in that area. That's how he described it to me. I don't know if it's true. I'm going off of third-hand information. You're in the military, so you might know more than me about that than I do. But I don't know.
I mean, Jesus, he kind of like gave it away when he said that Heckler and Co is a French weapon system. Like, yeah, buddy. Okay. It's like saying it's like saying the 1911 is from South America. It's a Brazilian. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
God. All right, but when I look at like weapons and stuff like that, I'm bringing this up again because a big thing pushed right now is World War II weapons. And what's going big right now is on GameSpot YouTube channel. There's a guy that is reviewing weapons lately for a museum. If you ever seen that lately at all, it always pops up in your recommended feed if you ever see it.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
He's in the British Royal Armory.
Yeah, that guy. Like he recently just reviewed Battlefield 5, and they just like he talked about all these weapons that never got used, yet half of them we still use today. Like when you think
Yeah.
about weapon systems and stuff like that, you bring up, do you think that they ever will change?
As in what kind of parts of the system?
1911, will that ever change?
Of course, they already changed it.
But more
They're
so.
using like the MK17 or whatever the fuck it's called, the variant that looks like a Glock. That's basically for retards. It's retard
Okay.
proof.
Explain.
Well, the 1911 is great, but I've heard from a lot of people that use it consistently that it jams. and it jams often. You fucking look at it and it'll jam, and that's the main reason why it's not really issued constantly to most people. Everyone always wants the M9 Beretta.
Yeah.
Because that's the better weapon system over
Okay.
the 1911. I mean, 1911's rugged. It's good. It looks cool. But,
It's like a Winchester.
Yeah, I mean, it's like an AR-15 that's not running wet. If you run the AR-15 dry, you're in
Yeah.
fucking trouble as well.
I just always think about the weapon systems that survived and we still use today. Like I think of like cars in general, where yes, a Bugatti is the top of the line, most advanced car on the planet, but it still has a gas engine made by the Ford in 1920. It is the most advanced version we can ever have. But at the end of the day, a gun still fires a smokeless powder bullet that goes boom. My question for you is when will we ever get to a point when we say we no longer need this kind of system? Like talking about laser weapons, not talking about that. I'm talking about substitutions for things that we can just like say this is the next level.
I've been hearing that there will be substitutions using a electronic launching system that instead of using
Like
a
railguns?
bolt carrier group with a firing pin. Jesus Christ!
What the hell was that?
Damn, what the fuck was that?
That you alright?
That was a chili dog on its
farted.
way
It's
out.
Okay.
Did you die there,
No,
buddy?
No, it's somebody on a bike. No, it was a bike rolling by. I'm just looking at you guys right now.
Good,
Like,
good.
like
That's a
it's
good
not-
excuse.
like, maybe-
I can feel wet shorts from here, my brother.
God, it just sounded like no motherfucking mic, dog.
Yeah, you might want to check your boxers, see if you fucking blew a hole
I
through
did.
them.
Yeah.
I did.
No, I did all that. It's running down my leg right now. It's so funny. Oh, shoot, it's in my shoe. God
Man, but apparition, you were saying?
Yeah, they're trying to work on some electronic launching system that doesn't use a BCG or a bolt carrier group with a firing pin.
Okay.
It's based on the same company that made Metal Storm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hearing that they're making rifles. United States might be investing in it because it's a U.S. company, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Like the one
Wouldn't they
thing.
have to change the bullets for it too then?
Yeah, they're
Jesus
changing
Christ,
the
why is
entire
everybody
aspect.
riding some shithole fucking bikes around here?
Yeah, that's a good
it's time
excuse there,
to
buddy.
play some caltropes all over your fucking road.
Now I'm thinking about it. Put some tack strips down. Fucking eat that, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're gonna learn
Wouldn't they
today.
have to change the bullet though, app? If you don't have a firing pin to catch the back of the bullet?
Yeah, you have to change the entire round. Would be different. It'd be a different round.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
see
for
that
true.
using
So it's almost like the
gunpowder, then.
FN like the FNP90 and the FN fucking 5.7 that uses the 5.7 rounds. Those rounds are state of the art.
No,
That's why they're
you know what that
fucking
reminds me of,
expensive.
apparition? That reminds me of that Heckler and Colt failed weapon to replace an M16. The one that has the big sight on top that looks like a futuristic thing, and it's
Talking about the 416.
maybe that, or maybe I'm thinking of not the FAMAS, it's in Battlefield 4. It's in Battlefield.
G36.
No, it's not a G. It's like it has a built-in infrared scope.
Yeah, the G36.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Like I look at I look at that failed weapon and say, like, imagine if that succeeded, where would everything be today? I wonder.
We're still on the cusp of nuclear war. It's still going to be the same. I don't think it's really going to change very much. We're
But you
still
get-
going to be in the cusp of nuclear
But
war.
you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. Oh, of
Like-
course. I mean,
Like imagine if that project to replace the M16 actually took root, and they actually did replace it. Like
you know,
what's
it'd
so
be really fucking cool if we all had more like fucking rail guns, like coil guns. That'd be the best.
yeah.
You know, that'd be the way to go.
Like the one thing I'm excited to see, like, is actually the railgun that U.S. is making actually working on a ship or on some kind thing like that looks very interesting to me. Like, when will that thing
Have you
ever
guys
be actually
seen where
working?
they're? Have you guys seen where they're trying to make a EMP gun for cops to have on their vehicles?
Okay,
Yeah.
now I don't.
They
Okay,
actually use that in the UK now.
does it actually
do?
work?
Yeah, it works. It shuts off your engine completely.
I mean, it
Jeez.
makes sense because your car's just all electrical anyway. So if you just kill
Yeah.
it, there you go.
Oh yeah, but it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
kill it outright. It just it temporarily disables it, and then when they turn it off, you can start your car back on.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like Hot Pursuit, actually. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I was watching a segment on it on YouTube that the UK were using, and they were going into detail about what it is, what it's being used as. It's basically an EMP projector.
Hmm. Okay.
Did they get it shrunk down in size to be able to fit on the vehicle? Because I know that was one of the issues
Nah,
back when
it's
I remember
it's a
first hearing
platform.
about it. It was like huge. It was like
Yeah,
pretty
no,
massive.
it's a platform about the size of a small table.
Okay, so
Yeah, it was
how
pretty big. I
realistic is that?
remember
That's the
seeing it.
question we have to ask. Like, how can you? It's like a taser. It's like a taser gun. That's realistic, but at the same time, it's really not because you have to reload the thing every shot. It's a one-use weapon, probably.
No, you can use it
No?
multiple times.
Okay, but then you have to train people to use it too, as well. Probably, right?
The rhesus monkey can use it. Just flip a fucking switch. You press a
Good.
button.
All
They're
right.
not the ones
On,
working on it. They're just
click,
the ones pressing the
off.
buttons.
Click. On. Click.
I just want it to be
Off.
known that I have
Click.
no motherfucking idea what the fuck we're talking about.
We're talking about weapon systems and stuff like that right now.
Let's talk about something more futuristic here. The weapon systems that I'm the most intrigued about
Yeah.
is the weapon systems in Warhammer 40K.
Oh
guys are familiar?
yeah, I love Warhammer.
Could you imagine if we fucking use like breakthroughs and advancements of genetics where we can modify our own bodies
I was just
to
watching
have
about that. Yeah.
multiple fucking organs, 4 lungs, 3 hearts, like 6 stomachs, like what the fuck? Make us like 9 feet fucking tall, and we shoot.
That
and
would
we
be
shoot
awesome.
fucking-
Yeah.
We shoot rocket propelled bullets. Like Jesus Christ on a crutch, man. Could you imagine? You're not even shooting bullets anymore. You're shooting RPGs at people. That's basically what a bolt. That's a bolter gun. You're shooting fucking
Yeah.
RPGs at people, bro. That is insanity.
Yeah, I would love that.
Well, you know what though? They're working on a lot of shit. I remember because I used to watch History Channel a lot because I love history. But they got all kinds of shit they're coming out with, camouflage, cloaking, and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
real camouflage cloaking. It's not like a cloak you put on and boom, you can't see. But they're using reflective screens that project
Yeah.
whatever's
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
you
I remember seeing that.
to project it to the front. And yeah, I know. Like shit's getting crazy with all that. I mean, you can just imagine what Japan's doing. Japan just came out with
The Gundam.
Oh, I want that to be
Mobile Suit
real.
Gundam.
doing that
I
shit.
want that to be real so bad. I want to.
Not Gundam. No, they have robots being built. They have people that are in mech suits that are like it's like a skeletal
Oh,
frame and they're
Skynet.
walking around in them.
No, not Skynet.
Skynet.
It's going to be freaking Gundam. Actually, it's going to be actual Gundam soon. I cannot wait for that.
Oh yeah, I'm blowing up cities, boys. I'm blowing up cities.
Like-
cities are
We're
about to
invaded by
fall,
fucking
nigga.
alien monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Apparition. You said 40K. I would totally go the Tyranid route of making everything making everything my weapon and everything around you. Like Veggie there is my happy meal. I'll make him my happy meal and then and when I kill him, I'll turn him into a weapon.
Oh hell
What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah. Tyranids were always the way I used to fucking play. Fucking just
Oh
Zerg rush them.
man. Uncle Ben's rice is Uncle Ben.
You know that's where the Zerg came from, right? Is everyone in StarCraft were Warhammer fans,
Yeah.
and when they made the game, the Space Marines were supposedly, the Adeptus Astartes, and
Yeah.
the Zerg were the Tyranids. The Eldar are I forgot which faction. The Eldar were the Tau. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
The Tau.
The Tau.
Yeah.
and the Eldar, the Tau, they were the Elves or the other
space-
fucking faction,
Yeah.
the
Sexy space
yeah.
elves, yes.
sexy space elves, these motherfuckers.
God dang it. Oh, I was actually just watching a podcast about 40K, and they were talking about how, like, how cool things are, but in game, they're probably like the worst thing. Like, Tyranids were nerfed to shit recently, and it's just so sad to see
God.
that. Like, you
On
know
the
what I'm talking about.
tabletop or on the
Tabletop.
on the tabletop? Yeah, I can only imagine why. Tyranids are fucking crazy.
I understand why, because like you cannot have, like, I think they said about 100 pieces on a board just for one move and not nerf it.
Yeah, true. I mean, that there's nothing wrong with having 100 pieces on the board. You know, I got more. If you got more, then you got more. That's the way it works.
Yeah, but like, they act like a glass cannon now, which is not supposed to be a Tyranid. It's supposed to be an unstoppable force.
Yeah, especially if you go down the Gene Stealer route, then you're fucking set.
Yeah, like get the cult going and then you're good. But even that's the worst now. Like they're so bad, and it makes me
All right,
sad.
I guess I'm going with my second way is fucking Necrons.
Oh,
The
Necrons are
undying,
cool.
the undying fucking army.
Necrons are awesome. I love Necrons. But anyway, let's move on to another topic. Recently, I've been looking at the world and wondering what direction are things going by. And the biggest
Oh,
topic going on right
oh.
now is Biden against weed. Is he for it or against it?
I personally don't really give two fucks about that.
Probably against it, probably for it. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to see.
The question is if he legalizes it.
If he legalizes it, that's it's definitely a plus because America needs to make money, and marijuana is definitely a way to do that.
You know, the whole thing is about that, though. It can already be legalized in every single state. They left it up to the states to decide it. That's why some states are legalized and some aren't.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, really, there's no point in him even dealing with that. Just leave it up to the states to decide if they even want to do it. Because if somebody has to do that shit, then they can just go somewhere where it's fine. Like, there's plenty of states that are allowing it. There's not that many that haven't legalized it. Like,
New York, New York.
Exactly. There's not that many that haven't done it. Like, most have.
Senator Schumer.
the biggest joke I make about all those problems that we face with all that kind of stuff is that I'm just waiting for all the old people to die and all the young people to make the decisions. I'm literally waiting for that to happen.
You're talking about 99% of the Senate and the Congress?
Yes. That's the problem there too.
Can we talk about how everybody nowadays are snowflakes? Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
sure, man.
Let's talk about snowflake culture.
No,
okay, sure.
Let's talk about how everybody gets offended.
Yeah,
let's talk the littlest of things and the stupidest of things. Like
let's talk about veg.
They try to cancel.
I'm good.
Anyway.
I heard that.
Let's talk about how these motherfuckers are canceling the dumbest of shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we need to talk about. Because I heard they canceled what the fuck was this old ass
Johnny
show
Depp?
called? No, nigga. Some fucking skunk or something.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
You know, yeah. And how it taught kids like you don't touch people unless they want to be touched. That kind of shit.
Yeah, Pepe Le Biden.
They canceled that shit because of that.
Pepe Le Biden.
Because he was an over-aggressive skunk.
What's his name? What's his name? The Jerry Sandusky, Pepe the skunk.
Yep.
Or even worse, what's his name?
It's not just that.
Okay, the thing with Pepe Le Pew is that one, I think I'm coming from this. These are not mine. I'm just reasoning why they would do this. They see a male figure handling a woman trying to force himself on her and be like, I want you to love me. Why aren't you loving me? And then, like, that is, like, funny, apparently, to the older generation. And since Pepe Le Pew is an older generation character, they view it like that. I love Pepe Le Pew. I grew up watching Looney Tunes. I hate Disney. I hate Mickey Mouse. I love Bugs Bunny.
You see what happens to Pepe Le Pew though when he tries to do that
Yeah.
shit. They were trying to
He
teach
always
you.
gets rejected and everything else. Like,
Like when
smacked
that shit
around,
happens,
everything. Like,
Yeah, but
get
they
rejected,
don't see that.
Fucking.
They don't see that.
Or there was a couple other ones. I can't remember. There was like another toon show back in the day that was canceled as well. But let's talk about how SpongeBob is still fucking running. When I mean, it's had themes of every type, every type drug. It has had multiple drug ones in there.
It just
like, who remembers that one where he was dancing with that jellyfish?
SpongeBob was supposed to be an adult film about two gay lovers. And
yeah,
I'm serious. SpongeBob was supposed to be Patrick's gay lover. And
so basically what I heard about it is Patrick and SpongeBob were supposed to be gay lovers. I think Squidward was
the racist neighbor.
Like the head of the, like, they were all supposed to be in some gay
giving them head. Okay,
triangle.
They were like gay swingers. They were like swinging with each other.
And then like Mr. Krabs was supposed to be a pimp.
Okay.
I can't remember the other ones, but that's what it was supposed to be. It was made by college students.
It was supposed to be for fucking Adult Swim.
Yeah. And
Adult Swim canceled it, and they said no, and they were like, I bet Nickelodeon would definitely take this. Changed it around.
Yeah.
Gave it to fucking Nickelodeon, dude.
Okay.
How much you want to bet that when they found out that shit, they were fucking salty as a motherfucker?
It was too late.
Yeah. How long has been SpongeBob been going on? It's been going on for like what, 10 plus years.
It's been going on since we were in fucking middle school, bro. Like that was the shit.
Yeah, I bet
Over 10
fucking
years.
Cartoon Network sitting there fucking like, damn man, we should have took that shit.
Like,
I think SpongeBob's been around for almost 18 years now, dude. Like it's been around
it's
for
been
a while.
fucking forever.
Like the thing about
let's
SpongeBob.
talk about how that shit's not been fucking canceled, but something that teaches young kids something is canceled.
Okay, so
I think Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, is one of the other ones that got canceled.
Oh, that got canceled because of the fifth season. Because the fifth season was the Teen Titans was originally canceled at the fourth season. They brought it back for the fifth season. The fifth season didn't do well because how they did the fifth season was what's the term? It has no real plot. It's just episodic. The fifth season was just episodic. There was no real plot behind it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Let's talk about how they're trying to cancel Eminem too.
Oh, Eminem will never be canceled.
Yeah. That's
He's too angry to get canceled.
He's a titan. Like, there's no way they're gonna get rid of him. Like,
these motherfuckers are about to learn today, boy.
Remember
that motherfucker has been pissing people off for years. He's still here.
You remember his Super Bowl ad from 2011? Like, he said the F-bomb so much, and they made a mistake during the Super Bowl ad that they actually played all the F-bombs on accident. And they just let it happen. And there was like, and the worst part about it is that he was promoting his worst album, Revival, and that's why people hated on him after.
Wow.
But I love Eminem. I talk to a lot of young kids at my job that are like, loving like a Lil Wayne. No diss to him, but he's good and all. But he will never be a great. He will never be Snoop Dogg. He will never be Tupac. He will never be like Lil Wayne. Will never be as good as the greats right now, because I see him and all I see is a loud black man screaming about some problems, not all problems.
Goddamn, loud black man. Holy shit. Well then.
Am I wrong?
That's what we're going with this. All right.
Like, Ice Cube did it first, and he did it better.
I think he had to take a deep sigh there.
Like, I listen to like when I look at Eminem, when I look at Lil Wayne, all I hear from him are really good couple songs and then a bunch of club party music. Like half of his music is popular just because it's played in the club. That's why he got popular in the first place, in my opinion. You hear
Of course.
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
fine
but
and
you know
all.
what? If you take that into account with just all music in general nowadays, it's all just going
Yeah,
to shit.
but he
Like every
is a
bit of it
rapper.
is turning fucking to garbage.
He is
Even
a
the
rapper.
rappers, every genre is slowly just becoming stupid.
Yes.
Like every single one. And if you want anything that's good, you have to go back into the past to find actual music.
There's
the music, most of the music I listen
them.
to nowadays is the like back in the day.
Like there's a heavy metal band out right now that's called I Prevail. I was listening to it the other day, and they stick straightly to their genre, except for a couple songs where they invite Joyner Lucas himself to rap on it and talk about problems. And because I Prevail doesn't hold back, they asked him, "You don't hold back either." One of the lines in one of the song called "Dead on Arrival," where everyone in the video is literally getting shot. They actually show a school. They reenact a school shooting, recreate gang violence, white on black violence in the video. And one of the lines that Joyner Lucas says, "If the internet and the world doesn't kill me, the cops will."
Yep.
Yeah, and when you listen to like good bands that actually try to do something with their music in today's world, you have to find them. That's the problem. Before in like the '90s and stuff, you would just hear it. You just hear it on MTV. Be like, this is the new thing. This is the hottest stuff. You're gonna hear.
You'd hear it everywhere.
Yeah. Now,
Like
because like this plays into your topic, Jungo, about cancel culture. If it's not happy, it's not good.
Yeah.
But people got to understand that it's not natural to be happy all the time. If you're happy all the time, you a fucking serial killer, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm trying to fucking say.
Yeah.
It's not just that though. It's also the people nowadays have a much simpler like view on things. There's no complicated music that a lot of people listen to. It's very simple shit. They just repeat the same thing over and over again. Have the same bass beat like every other fucking song out there. And say the exact same shit over and over and over again with every single song, no matter what it is. It's all the fucking same. Like, I just feel like, really, it's just people in general have just become simple.
It's not just a simple thing. It's also coming to the point where the idea of a Karen is viewed as a joke more than an actual problem. Where she became more of a joke now is a bad thing. Where you would view this person as an ignorant, stupid person that needs to be taken care of and shot is now becoming a joke on the internet, saying, "Angry Karen pulls prank on 4-year-old for stealing candy. Oh no!" And just like all that kind of crap. Also, that leads into the thing with the prank callers stuff like too. Remember that? Remember those big problems that everyone had a couple of years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
with that stupid with the app thing, the app they had where you could like prank
TikTok,
call somebody and it would be. No, it wasn't in TikTok. There's a thing you could download and you could put in someone's number and it would prank call them and it would sound real and shit.
Nah, man, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual bad pranks, like shooting a black man prank on YouTube, like that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is on YouTube right now, and it's viewed as funny.
The fun?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not joking. These little douchebags make these videos up because they think it's funny.
Like I said, people are just becoming stupid. And you know what? Honestly, COVID has probably amplified that by a fucking million. People are just even more dumb because they have nothing to do. They're just sitting at home fucking trying to think of what's the next dumb thing I can do that, for whatever reason, you're like, dude, you look like a fucking idiot. Just grow the fuck up. Like, like for real. Like, oh my god, I just said that again. Oh, jeez, I'm not supposed to say for real. Anyways.
Bro. Or no, like I saw this, like there's some people be doing like some really, like, see, all I hear is like how men are like on the top of everything, right? And how women are fighting for rights, and but then I sit here and I see videos of women doing shit that if a man was to do that to a woman, it would be the end of his fucking career.
But a woman,
is able to get away with it. Like I saw this one video of these bitches in some fucking where across the fucking water, some goddamn where, right? They were on the train pouring bleach on dudes who were man-spreading.
Oh yeah.
Like, this dude just sitting here, but like, man, we gotta do that shit. It can't be squashing the nuts. That shit hurts.
Okay,
like, and they're over here like pouring fucking bleach on these dudes' dicks and shit because of it. Now I was sitting here like, watch a man do that to a woman, or something. Yeah. It's not exactly the same, but similar, or something similar to it. Man, that motherfucker about to be going to jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but nothing happened to these girls because they were doing it, and it's the dumbest shit.
Okay, so you want to answer why? You want to answer why nothing's happening? You actually want to answer why?
Go ahead.
I have an answer. Because when people look at women today, they view them as not vulnerable, but they still have that stereotype of the 50s and 60s where they need to be protected. And women hate
that shit.
Now, let me finish. Let me finish.
Right,
that is everyone's view. Women, on the other hand, feel that, and they say, I have to feel powerful, so I have to act out to be powerful. And that comes into the Karen, that comes into SJW territory, where they're sick of feeling, I need to be protected.
I'm going to go ahead and say, if a girl was to do that dumb shit to me, like, if I'm sitting there minding my business, you know, most of these dudes were on their phones, by the way, if I remember correctly. Of course. If I'm sitting there on my phone, sitting like that because it's comfortable, because we got something between our legs, and you pour bleach on my shit, you getting uppercutted. I don't give a fuck who or what gender you are. I am going to stand up and I'm going to rock your shit.
I'm about to do a fucking Shao Kahn motherfucking wabba lubba ding dong round kick your watermelon head.
No. I'm gonna be like he was in that one fucking game.
You don't even know.
Lands in your blood. Like, don't do that shit. You don't do that to somebody, bro.
Bitch, you out of your goddamn mind.
Well, I would say that's another thing that's probably changed a lot too. Like, common human decency has really gone out. Like, there's so many, like, I'm afraid for the younger generation to start picking up the mantle for whatever. Because so many kids out there are totally fucking disrespectful.
This shit's about to end.
To the fucking max.
And it's not just the younger generation. It's my generation too. I've noticed.
Yeah.
And,
how old are you?
You know, I'm 24.
Okay,
now.
I'm 26.
Yeah, but you're still pushing. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm a little bit older than that in mind. Like,
well, you and App don't count. Y'all niggas kid. Like old as fuck. Y'all back the fuck up. But like, even people in my generation are like on this shit too. I'm just like, are you dumb?
Why?
Like,
why?
Are you retarded?
Like shit. I have a good example of this at my job.
Some of the most shit that would be looked at now, if they would look at back in the day, you'd be like, oh, that's so offensive. That was life back then. Like the Skunk TV show, or Eminem's music, or like it was a couple other TV shows. Oh, Dr. Seuss. They canceled this motherfucker, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
I just remembered it. It was Dr. Seuss. You canceled Dr. Seuss because what? I can't remember.
Because
if anybody knows.
It was racial slurs or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about like carrying a monkey on a leash and saying they deserve to be lower than me.
Like, what kind of dumb
shit? I agree with that.
That could be borderline. But he didn't specifically say anything or anybody.
No, but that's during a time when basically that thing was going around in the 1950s and 60s, so it's understandable. I get why.
And then you cancel this shit years later.
It's understandable. I don't think it is, because it's just a show. That's all it is. In any kind of way now. So no, it's not just that's just plain stupidity.
What it is one or a handful of people are gonna get like salty over something, make a video or post it about it some fucking where, and then everybody thinks it's cool nowadays, so everybody's jumping on that train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's what it is. I mean, it's like I was trying to say, the Grand Cherokee Jeep. You know, they're trying to get rid of they're working to get rid of the name Cherokee
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, yeah, but they
Like,
aren't.
why?
Even
Like,
more than that.
Even
more than that.
The reason why they named it that was in honor of them. It was a respect thing that they did for them to begin with, to name a car after them. That's why they even did that. And now they're fighting to get rid of it. Like, why? Like, why even do that?
Like, it's just the name. Like, it's not like they're making it offensive. It's just the name.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like the thing you got to remember with this, like what upsets me over. I'm from Cleveland. I love the Cleveland Indians, but you cannot get rid of my team and say yes, that's racist. Screw you, man. I love the Cleveland Indians. I grew up with that crap. I grew up with all of that, just basically being in a world where I understand and love that thing. And I do not want to live in a world where my favorite team is gone because some stupid Karen said, I don't want that because it makes me feel bad about myself.
Bro, it's not even
It's like the Washington, what was it, Red Sox?
It's these kids who aren't even 18 yet. I guarantee you most of these motherfuckers who are starting it aren't even 18. Don't even know what the real world is like. Like, a lot of these it's gonna be. I wish I could be there to see these motherfucker faces when somebody does not give a fuck about your feelings, because the world does not give a fuck.
Yeah,
and it is funny how soft kids are our generation. Even some of my people, some of the people in my generation are fucking soft. I'm like,
I agree with you on that 100%.
You go with that?
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, they'd be like wrapped in fucking foil and shit. Go bike riding. Like, motherfucker, I rode my bike without a helmet. I knew people who were breaking legs almost every week.
Of fucking bubble wrap all the way around them, they're crying.
Yeah.
Bro, bubble wrap, Mom.
I remember one time.
I'm going outside.
I think when I think of the world around us right now, I think of this. Everything is the way it is because it's our decisions. And I had a thought the other day. We are reaping the benefits and the world we are in right now because of the older people, because of racism, because of the KKK, because of women's rights being not all the way given. We are in the world right now because people were not respected to their fullest because of the older generation. And the
know what?
let me finish.
Hold on, I'm gonna cut you off on that.
Okay.
Just because that's such the biggest load of BS that anybody is ever going to say that women don't have rights, that anybody don't have rights, because you know what? Here's just a prime example. My mom has a massive high-end position in the business she works in. She is head up over everybody. Mm-hmm. And 20 years ago, when she worked at another place, she was head up over everybody. And that was back in the old days when you didn't do that. No, women can do that. It's just the ones that are too weak-minded, weak everything, to just step the fuck up and move yourself up in position to do it. And they're the ones that are bitching and complaining, oh, I ain't got no rights. Like, no, that's the biggest load of bullshit, because my mom is a prime example of that. She grew up in the old times, and you know what? She's fucking big as fuck now. Like, she did that. She made herself that way.
If I can finish, please. If I make...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you cannot finish. No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get out of here.
All right.
Asking all nice and shit if you can finish. That's not how we do things now here, boy.
Now, the reason why I brought that up is because people have an idea of what they want out of the world. Like, they have this idea of they were mistreated when really they had no idea. Like Chongo, as a black man, you understand that racism exists, especially for your culture sometimes, but you have no idea how it will.
Hold on. Sometimes?
You have no idea how.
You get what he's saying, though.
Yeah,
you get what he's saying, though.
But you have no idea what it feels like to be attacked by dogs, sprayed with a water hose, and say, "Go get lynched."
Hell no, I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, that's when people say, they have no respect for the generation before them because they don't know what it feels like. You can say you respect it, but you don't know what it feels like. That's why when in a world that when we say it's so bad right now, it used to be worse, but we're in a good times. At the same time, things have different problems now. The problems that were now that back then evolved to be smarter now. Where black on white crime has evolved to black on black crime controlled by white people. Okay, shove them all in a district and say, okay, they're just let them kill each other and we'll just ignore it. That's what the white people say. Black people say and make all these rap videos, make all these problems, make all these things that say change needs to happen. And when they call for it, people say, all right, we'll pass a law here and there. Maybe that will help you. Then we go down the line of saying, hey, I hope that helped you out. We're still friends, right? And then the black people say, I love Democrats, even though they keep us down so much. And the Republicans go like, let me pass these laws that will help you. And the black people will go, oh, I don't want that because I'm a Democrat, though. Like, it's retarded. We're in a system that controls itself by saying, I want things done my way, when everyone's saying that.
Well, the whole thing is it's already being done.
Exactly.
Like, okay, you know what? There is racism. I agree with that. There are people out there that are stupid like that. I agree with that 100%. Like, and it's not just for black. It's not just for whites. For every single race.
Yeah.
Like, there is racism. But I think the majority as a whole, that's not the case in any kind of way.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't focus on. They focus on this little bit, and then they blow it out of proportion.
Exactly.
Instead of seeing everything as a whole and taking it as it is, that, okay, yeah, you have your idiots out there, but most people, no. You don't even get anything like that from them. And you never will your whole life. Like, it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's all stupid.
Yeah. Like, Apparition, what's your say on this? Like, you are Asian, you understand racism too, somewhat too, and I understand that you're part of a race that was oppressed and also things like that too. What's your say and taking on it?
I mean, I don't really think too hard on like the oppression. Oppression is gonna occur regardless of.
You want to work? All right, drive careful. Have a good day.
Well, like regardless of how you fucking spin it, how you skin it, it almost doesn't matter. That the way oppression works isn't based on, oh, he's black, oh, he's white, oh, he's Asian. It has nothing to do with that. It's I have power and you don't.
Yeah.
That's generally how oppression how oppression is portrayed.
Yeah. When really, like, people say, like, I'm oppressed. I can't get the next iPhone. I'm oppressed. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, that's not oppression. That's just entitlement.
Yeah.
Here's my view on it.
Let's not get on that shit, bro.
I have Lord Fates here, King Jongo. I have App. I have my other friends that I like to play with. You know what? We're all whatever, like black.
Yeah, exactly.
Hispanic, Chinese. It don't matter. Like, we're all whatever.
Chinese? You know, how dare you? Call me a fucking ching-a-ling-long.
Take it. Ching-a-ling-long. So we got the ching-a-ling-longs, and like, we're all good with each other.
We got the cat eaters, yes.
For me in my world, like, that's enough for me. Like, we all play games, we all get along, we all have shared each other's lives with each other. Like, and there's nothing with it. Anything outside of that, like, mind your own fucking business. Like, why
you know something I don't understand is how people can get offended for people.
Yeah,
basically
that's
saying,
right.
Okay, like for an example, like, say
you cut out.
Over here ripping on App.
You cut out. You cut out. You cut out. You cut out.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-dong.
Anyway, say we ripping on App because he's Asian, right?
Okay.
We're laughing, have a good time about it. Yeah. He's laughing, because we're fucking around. Somebody in the comment section is gonna be like, "Oh, how could you say that about like, basically saying that he's too stupid." Or just in general, like, too stupid to realize.
He is stupid, but hey.
Well, yeah, we all know.
I'm a dumb dog.
We all know that. It's an example, though.
What?
Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Those are the motherfuckers that I cannot stand.
Oh,
and then King, it goes like this. If they would have just watched 5 minutes before, if they were actually watching, they would have seen the app would have just been making fun of me. I'm white.
Yeah.
Like,
white ass motherfucker.
Like we're all good with each other. This is our clique.
And
we're good with each other.
Like,
and we're not going to take each other offensively because we're not offended by each other. Like we're not like that with each other because we're all good with each other.
Until I DDT your ass into the dirt. But that's besides the point.
Like the reason why that happens too is because they want to make a change. Like that thing I was talking about before. Look up when this thing is done. Look up that video called. Look up that song. I Prevail called "Dead on Arrival" DOA. It will make you scared. It will make you upset, and also will make you say, "This is not going to change anything," because it's just saying a lot but not going to make anything happen. That's the saddest thing about things like that, where you have people complain and complain for like the reason why Johnny Depp almost got canceled because Amber Heard was saying, "I'm a woman, he abused me," and it turned.
That brings me on a whole new motherfucking subject.
Let me finish.
We talk about how a woman can fucking
Jesus
end
Christ, man.
a man's career over some bullshit allegations.
I face it at work, man. I face it at work. There's some blonde chick at my job where I'm talking to a black man at my job, talking about like, so I make T-shirts on the side in real life, right? The T-shirts I make are based on race and bringing awareness to like cultures and stuff like that. Like the newest one I just made was based on Middle Eastern culture, saying they're not terrorists, they're people. Look at them. We appreciate their culture. Look how beautiful they are. Look at how much look at the millennia. Look at the thousands of years of culture built upon them. They're a loving people. They don't all just strap themselves to car bombs and try to blow themselves up. They're good people. Look at them. Love them and learn about them. Don't just hate them because we're at war with them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
that's like that with anything.
But the fact that a woman can make up just like the most ridiculous fucking story and like no evidence and almost end the man's career is like the dumbest fucking thing.
Yeah. Now,
dude, women are fucking predators too, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Now the point I was trying to make there was that I was talking to a black guy at my job about I'm trying to make a shirt where I'm trying to put Tupac on the front and Biggie on the back. Actually, like this is for Black History Month. I wanted your opinion.
What size shirts you make, bro?
I'll tell you after. But in the meantime, but a little blonde white chick heard over the counter saying like me talking about this to my black friend at work and be like, oh, and she went straight to my manager and said, Alex is being racist again. He's talking about how Tupac and Biggie should be on a shirt. And no, here's what she actually said. She said like he said that Tupac and Big E should be on a shirt. Like she actually said, and that is like, that's racist, right? I want him fired because he's racist. And my manager sat me down and I explained to him what I was doing. He's like, and he's black too. It's like, oh, respect. And this dumb.
What they should have said, like, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god!
I love
so
like at my job. I worked at Jimmy John's a couple months ago, and I had this like I actually met an SJW, and like she was like a college student, like a fat, little, chubby college student that came up to me and be like, "Hey, I want a burger, and I want some cheese, and I want some chips, and we have 7 types of chips." And I was like, all right, what flavor do you want? Because I had to go grab them for you. And she just said, all right, I want, and she said, I want that one. And I said, well, ma'am, I need to know what kind of chips you want. It's like, and she's like, excuse me, you're being real mean to me. You're triggering my anxiety. Oh my God, please stop. I don't want to be here anymore. Well,
see, that's why I can't work as like a cashier or anything of the sort. Because let some motherfucker say some dumb shit to me.
What I said
I'm
next.
gonna reach across his motherfucking counter, bro. I'm gonna slap
What
some
I
motherfucking
said
sense
next.
to your ass.
What I said next was the greatest thing ever, Chongo. That you would love me. I said. Oh, I finally met one of you. I've been waiting to meet at SJW for all this time, and look at you. You're beautiful, aren't you? look. And I actually said this next. Look at you in your greasy glory.
Oh my god.
Because here's this fat chick walking in my store trying to order the biggest sandwich we have in a 12-foot long sandwich and be like, I'm trying to respect myself because I need to be respected. Oh my god, I need my diabetic shots of insulin. I might die in 3 seconds if I don't get my fucking chips.
Yo, shit.
And my manager came back after tracing back and was like, he apologized for me. It was like, he asked me, okay, what happened? I told him calmly, I was at SJW and she was trying to say I disrespected her by asking what kind of chips she wanted. And then she went off of me because she doesn't know what she wants with herself. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like, I really don't give a fuck. My manager at that time was like the kind of guy to hook up with the women in the job because he wanted some, so he really didn't care. All right. Well, we've been going on for about 45 minutes. You guys okay to keep going for another 10?
Hell yeah, 10 minutes, 10 days, 10 years. Let's do it.
All right, then. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, Talking Broccoli, your turn to pick a subject.
Let's talk about a game. We'll get out of more serious.
We just had a serious conversation about race and shit. What could be more serious than that?
Oh.
Gaming topics?
Yeah,
okay, sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, gaming topics.
Nothing is more
important. That's always more serious. Come on now.
All right, yeah, sure.
That's
all right,
more
sure.
important than everything.
All right, all right, okay, all right, okay. I'll hit you up then. Okay, Cyberpunk just got a new update. Anthem got deleted by EA, and EA is going to get canceled soon by SJWs because they were caught in their lotto schemes and their casino player count schemes because they had insider trading. All of that happened. All of that happened just last week. You want gaming news? Let's dig into that.
Hold on, wait, what happened?
Okay, I'm not the only one who's lost. Okay, cool. Because you lost the fuck out of me, dog.
You wanted gaming news? I just dropped the 3 biggest news of the entire month on you, and you're just like, drool going down your fucking shirt.
Well, that's bold of you to assume I have a shirt on, sir.
All right, drool going down your fat left nipple.
Hey, you leave my fat left nipple out of this, you motherfucker.
Oh, God. All right, so first topic. Cyberpunk got a new update, and they changed the police and everything basically to not just spawn behind you anymore. And they updated the AI now. So instead of just like police spawning behind you and killing you, they're going to have spawning drones that spot you and register the crime. And it's not it's just a band-aid patch. It's not a fix.
I'm just waiting for the day that robots take over. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, it's all going to happen soon. It's going to start with the Chinese.
Because as soon as that shit happens, bro, I'm killing everybody.
It's going to hurt. It's going to.
I'm saying it now.
Just drop a couple nukes.
I'm dropping some fucking nukes, nigga. Bro, I don't give a fuck.
And also, do you guys remember the game Anthem and all? That recently got canceled by EA, and no one really cares.
I heard that game was
You know what? That was so messed up because Anthem looked like it was going to be so great too.
It was.
It did.
And you know what's funny about that? You remember the story that came about it? Why it failed?
No, why?
Because the game was made within a year. And as soon as the trailer came out during E3, literally, that's when people knew. That's when BioWare knew. Oh, that's a game we're making, because that whole trailer was fake.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Damn.
What the hell?
He's just finding out now. Oh, the poor baby. Oh,
to be fair, Anthem, like, as soon as I found out Anthem was, like, a very big letdown when it released, I didn't give a fuck about it no more.
It was a